Yep, it's getting down to crunch time. Here's the brochure for my auction for next week, Saturday, May 19th, 9 a.m. So people can put that in, and hopefully we'll get some good responses for that. But we'll go online if you can see everything there. There's the like I said, the front of the brochure. If you want to go down there to that website, auctionsunlimited.us, that is the that's all the information you need. Then you can go inside and you can see a few other things we got. We got a lot of things that are not listed too that's going to be for sale. So if you want to get a good idea of what we've got there, there's a little bit of it right there. And now I've got to let me. Whoops, orientation is locked. Okay, how do I unlock it? Do I? Let me see if I can unlock it. See if can I unlock it? Nope, still locked. How do you get it? How do you get it unlocked? Well, doggone it, I didn't mean to lock the orientation. Well, I guess I did. Well, that's life in the fast lane. You sometimes you make a mistake. I guess YouTube, once they get it set in, they don't want me to unlock it, so I'll just keep it locked. We'll get out and look at some of what we have here. I got my new wash. Well, not a boy that works at my Napa store. Young boy, he's coming down here to help wash some of these trucks. Here's 2008. We got to clean up a little bit. That's one of our new Cascadias. That one's not for sale. This Mack, if somebody wants to put a Mack back together, there's no motor in this one. We took the motor out to overhaul it and decided not to. It needs a motor. It's got a nice 13 speed in it. It's got a good body. If somebody wants to take a shell of a body, it's a 2000 Mack, make them something again. Here we've got a little day cab Volvo. We've got two like this. We're going to try to sell them. And then we've got, there's one of my service trucks. There's the other service truck. And we're working away trying to keep things going. There's another one. There's one of my Amazon trucks. Wish I could turn this orientation back around. I don't. Nope, says it's locked. I'm trying. Well, I started it off so I could show that brochure, and then it won't let me turn it back. Now here's one of my. Now this building's not my building. I'm just parking my truck over here. Scott needs to mow his grass badly, because I need to mow some down there too. But here are some other trucks. Most of these are some of the Cascadias that I bought the other week, and I'm trying to get them on. Right there is a KW I'm selling though. Well, I got a young boy that's supposed to be down here helping me this morning, but he's already running late. Whoopee. Let's see. We'll see if he gets down here in a little bit. Let me open up the shop. I don't know what's left in the shop here. I know we got 166 ounce, so we have to put an EGR valve on it. Y'all are just going to have to walk with me here. Let me get around past some of this grease. So we gotta wash off this grease too. Put the pressure washer out here and really got it. Now that's one good thing about my new location. We actually got a grease pit and everything in it. Well, we got a, whoops, don't have my keys. Oh, excuse me. Go back to the car, I don't have my keys. Can't get in my shop without my keys. I'm trying to get too far ahead of myself. Like I said, I apologize for having it on this platform of the video. I thought I was being smart and oh me, whoops, wrong key. I got a lot of keys. All right, next one that looks like, well, crap, that's not it either. Which one is it? Is it this one? Ah, the magic one. They all get to looking alike. Dark shop here. Turn this on. LEDs, they do light it up. All right, let me open up the garage door. Open up the garage door, and here's a little bit of our shop. Well, shop one. We've got a good many things here. There's a bunch of tires. We got a bunch of mounted tires. We got to mount a bunch for this sale. We got to get a lot of them moved around. That's what Doug and the boys have been doing. There's bags, brakes, some rims. Like I said, we keep lots of belts. A lot of other good things. Let me walk over here. I don't know what Larry's gotten in over here. Some Donaldson filters. It's in huge. Spicer, Timken. There's some synthetic oil. Which one is this? Brass fittings here. That's bolts. It's a small bolt bin. I have bolts and fittings all over the place. Of course, up here he keeps lines, all kind of fuel lines, air conditioning lines. You never have enough of those and it's best for us to go ahead and have them, because sure as the world, something to come in and we need it. I don't want to wait 2 days to get it. We have a variety of, well, window regulators, all kind of different things we may need for our trucks. There's some clamps, all kinds of clamps, turbo clamps. There's airbag, cab airbags. Because a lot of people see these and they think, wow, that's a big, tall, thin one. But once you put it on, it squashes out. We got a variety of those. Here's the old dreaded regen filter. It goes on one of the Macs. I did piece that everybody hates nowadays. Of course, it got some O-ring here for some reason or another. I don't know why they've got that out. And then we have a variety of, we got on little small parts. This is small parts, fuses, clips, all kind of things like that. More hoses, clamps. And here's a little box I picked up at Harbor Freight. I did want to show you this. We picked this up, and it's got that clip on it. And we checked it in Blue Point. Blue Point has one just like it. I think we picked this one up, I want to say about $180, $179 with the coupon in them. And it's a stout little box. It's got trays on it. Here's a place for the screwdrivers. We put it together. Got the well, that goes with my heater, induction heater. We very well pleased with it. I think it's a well-built box. So I would encourage anybody that needs one. I mean, it's for the amount of money, you could go through 2 or 3 of those if you wanted to and not worry about it. But to each his own. Some people try to discourage that. I don't discourage that. I hate to see people waste their money, and I carry a lot of these Husky boxes. I mean, these are old boxes. These boxes are several years old, and some of them say, oh, they get all racked and wobbly. Now this one's loaded down heavy right here, and I mean, that's some heavy. Oh God, that's a big Mac, 1.5 inch. Now, I try to keep, it's an OEM 1.5 inch. That's a Pittsburgh. I use Pittsburgh a good bit on these impacts because impacts are gonna, they're soft metal, so they're gonna tear up. But with these, now this, I've got a mixture. There's Mac, Blackhawk, Craftsman, different ones. I guess that's let's see, what is that? That's a half a wrench, 1.16 inch. That's some we took and modified for something. We ground it down, kept the size on it anyway so we could see, but for some reason or other we probably needed that one day and just sacrificed this Craftsman wrench. But you have to do what you have to do. Screwdrivers, small quarters, different ones. When it gets down real low, these guys don't use it as much. Some quarters and 3/8. Like I said, there again, there's a mixture. That's a Pittsburgh. That's a Thornton. There's a Craftsman. No name. So we got a variety of those. Of course, your pliers, everything. We have some good ones. There's some Mac, channel lock. I have no idea what kind of is this. Snap-on? Nope, it's not a snap-on. I like getting different ones. But we, as you see up here, we've got filters and everything. Got Napa Gold, Donaldson. I don't know what we got here. We got several other filters. Some shocks. There's some Napa shocks that we have for some of the trucks. We try to keep a variety of things that we know that we break all the time here at the shop, and it pays off. It pays off. We got this thing leaning here a bunch. We got a flat tire. I don't know. Sitting down for some reason or other. They have a weak spring. But that's what we've got right now. I hope this has been a little entertaining this morning. This is one thing where my wife wants me to get everything cleaned up good down here on the farm. I'm gonna try to sell off these excess trucks. We're gonna move a lot of our operation over to our new Napa store and shop, and I may clean this up and change it around. She likes she likes our farm, so I got to take it more like to a farm and everything than I do a shop. I need to change the way it looks a little bit, which I'm trying to do. Well, I'm gonna get off, get back to some other things I really need to do. Enjoyed talking to everybody this morning. Hopefully, we'll see you again out here, and I'll get this orientation straightened out. See ya.